Finally be a father.
And mothers.
They're going to keep their jobs.
No charges, no sanctions.
No. They promised me.
And why is that?
They'll sniff it out.
Hey, kiddo. Aren't you forgetting something?
It's yours. Go ahead and share with Zach and Max.
Don't want your old underwear.
I'm gonna miss you, Eugene. Take care of yourself.
You're gonna take good care of her.
Will do.
I changed my mindset and got in position to align myself with like-minded individuals who helped me shift my thinking positively. I admit, I didn't have my own mindset prior. I wasn't listening to the right people previously. I had not found my own voice yet, neither did I know who I was. God took my mess and turned it into a powerful message. My test became my testimony. I began doing the work so that I can manifest the highest version of the woman God created me to be. Our Stories, His Glory, Volume 2 is a continuation in the powerful inspirational series written to share testimonies of how 8 people broke out of bondage to become physically, mentally, and spiritually free. To order your copy, go to my website, KimberlyAGuest.com, where you can also purchase a copy of the bestseller, Healing Toxic Habits, and your Speak Life Tea Talks. On the next episode,
many years, you know, and to feel him working. There are times that you get goosebumps. You're going, oh, here we go. Strap myself in. What's he going to have me do today? You know, but to feel that and recognize it for what it is, sometimes it just brings me to tears. And I'm like, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for not giving up on me. For not giving up on me. Thank you, God. So sometimes it makes me cry and thankfulness. There you go. You know,
I have 3 more meetings after.
This is going to be a great show.
The Woman I Am Today invites deep conversations and a safe place to let the world know what you've been through and the woman you are today. Promote your business or cause, headshots available for in-person interviews. Authors, speakers, leaders, artists, and entrepreneurs are strongly encouraged to be guests on the show. If you'd like to be a guest, send us an email at nvtv4l@gmail.com. Catch new episodes of The Woman I Am Today TV show on Preach the Word Worldwide Network every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're on TV, Apple TV, Roku, TIKI Live, Glory Star, and DirecTV. You can also catch the live stream on Vizion Television, Facebook Live, and YouTube. I am Kimberly Guest, host of The Woman I Am Today, where I have important and impactful conversations with women from all over. We discuss their lives, their businesses, and the woman they are today. I am proud to announce that Season 2 is on Preach the Word Worldwide Network every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now that we've expanded our reach into millions of homes, I would like to invite you to be a guest on Season 2. If you are interested, please send us an email to nvtv4l@gmail.com. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Brooke, and I am the founder of the Triple P Masterclass, where class is always in session. Now, I know that sounds super fancy to be Dr. Brooke, but I want to tell you something. I'm coming to you today because I understand what it's like to have a COVID experience. But the question is, what did I do? How did I recover? I made a decision that changed my life forever. I started successful online businesses, and today I want to give you the tools and the strategies for you to do the same. So, my question to you is, what are you waiting for? Start today and secure your legacy for tomorrow. You do not want to miss this. My name is Dr. Brooke, the founder of the Triple P Masterclass, where class is always in session. Over the last few years, I have organically grown a successful online business by turning my passion into a profit. I launched a thriving online brand that has been featured on major networks, publications, as well as seen on the Hollywood screen. But rewind back to 2016, when my whole world changed. I was out of work, drowning in debt, with a set of newborn twin baby boys in my arms. So what happened? How did I go from being out of work to building my very own online empire? I made a decision. I made a decision that changed my life forever. And today, I want to share with you the exact blueprint I used to turn my passion into a profit. So I know it may sound too good to be true sometimes, but trust me, it isn't. This very blueprint has guided me to building multiple online brands. So what are you waiting for? Click the link for more information and start today so you can secure your legacy for tomorrow.
MBA, community builder, multipreneur, strategist. Society counted me out. A foster care kid, an overt preacher yet covert addict for a father, an immigrant and beautiful soul for a mother, the oldest of 5 daughters after her second divorce. The responsibility followed on me to help raise the rest. I wasn't supposed to be the first in my family to earn a bachelor's. I wasn't supposed to earn my MBA, become a captain in the Air Force Reserve, climb the ladder in the pharmaceutical industry, or become a successful small business owner a few times over. But where society counted me out, God was gracious to rewrite the story of what I was supposed to be. Though the journey has not always been easy, and I've encountered many speed bumps along the way, in all I do, I've learned to be still and know. I am Danielle Still. The sum of my life experiences has bent my heart toward connecting people to their calling and their community.
Hello everyone, my name is Kimberly Guest. I am the CEO and founder of New Vision Foundation for Life. These are some of the products that we have. I am a Speak Life TikToks affiliate, and so this tea has helped me significantly with a diagnosis that I received last year. And so this diagnosis, it affects my entire body. It causes chronic pain. It affects my nervous system. It causes nausea, headache, to the point where I was literally vomiting 2 to 3 times a week. And so this tea has changed my life. I am no longer having headaches. I am no longer having nausea. My stress level and anxiety have been down significantly. And I sleep very well at night. It tastes absolutely amazing. You can go to KimberlyAguest.com and order your tea. We have peppermint, we have peach, we have pineapple, and the original flavor. If you are interested and you need something to boost your immunity, something to help suppress your appetite, help you get through the day. And so you guys, this is an amazing tea. It is made by a young lady right here in the North Carolina area. Her name is Letitia Nicole, and This tea has changed my life. It is absolutely amazing. So if you would like some of this tea, please go to KimberlyAGuest.com and order your Speak Life Tea Tots.
Alpha Men Care. This is teaching the generation how to take care of themselves. This is about knowledge. This is about power. This is about freedom. This is about wealth. When I look back at my career, they've always told me I couldn't do it. It's not about being average. It's not about coming in second or third place. It's not about just existing. Alpha Men Care is about dominating. It's about being the best. It's about being the one. It's about legacy. It's about designing your purpose. It's about the go-getters. Here's for the hustlers. Here's for the dreamers. Here's for the believers. Here's for those that know they're alpha. Let's go.
Everything new, everything new. Everything new, everything new, everything new. Everything new. Look at the house, look at the drip, look at the coupe. I get the bag, put in the stash, jewelry coupe. Everything new. Everything new, everything new, everything new. Everything new. Look look at the coupe, look at the bag, put in the stash, clearing coupe.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
My name is Chris Pugh, and I am a licensed North Carolina general contractor. I'm a home builder specializing in custom built homes. And the GC Academy is a way to educate interested individuals in the field of construction, more specifically home building. I know how hard it was when I was trying to learn the trade and learn about building. So it means a lot to actually be able to give that type of guidance and that type of tutelage. We continue that guidance and tutelage until you're building 4 houses at a time, and then at that point, you know, you pretty much got a grip of what's going on, and you understand the business, and you're in the business. It's a 120-day course, 4 days. We have 2 days a week, 1 day in the field, 1 day in the classroom, and then, you know, we do the test prep and get you ready to go take the test and get your feet wet. If for anyone interested, you can find me on Facebook, Pew Builders. You can reach me at pewcustombuilders@gmail.com. Instagram, Pew Builders. Peace.
I can't help but told the streets. The streets made me who I am. The streets made me a man. I can't help I told the streets. The streets will show you who you're not. The streets made me say guap. I can't help I told the streets. The streets will get you a knot. But the streets gon' send a ride. The streets gon' have you riding choppers. I can't help I told the streets. I just hope I see tomorrow. I can't help I told the streets.
You're just gonna sit there and let your dreams pass you by? You're just gonna sit there and say that I don't have what it takes? You're gonna tell yourself that you don't have the qualifications? You just gonna let your destiny die? You are a man. It's time to stand up and be who God called you to be. This is your moment. This is your time. This is the season to go after it. I want you to fight like you've never fought before. When they say no, you keep looking for yes. When the doors are closed, find a window. When the window is shut, blow the roof off. This is your time. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Welcome. Are you ready to reach limitless possibilities? At Limitless Possibilities, we provide each and every one of our clients the atmosphere of feeling safe, understanding that what we share is confidential, and most of all, having a sense of feeling supported and empowered. At Limitless Possibilities, we make sure that we are reaching positive outcomes, outstanding solutions, and wonderful connections as we continue to help you grow, develop, and thrive to be the best person that we know that you can be. Here at Limitless Possibilities, we provide individual counseling, family counseling, marital counseling, group counseling, and intensive mentoring services. We also provide clinical supervision hours, as well as providing support for our grief and our loss. Again, we welcome you and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for checking us out. Remember, our possibilities are limitless. See you soon.
Being a CEO, we always come across haters. And one thing I always tell my organization that being part of the Lions Pride, lions don't lose sleep from the opinion of sheep. So no matter what people say about you in the streets, it shouldn't affect your ability to continue to move forward and to do what you need to do. What they say doesn't affect what we do on our day-to-day. To other entrepreneurs out, keep moving forward. Whether it's a small step or a big step, as long as you keep putting one foot in front of the other, you will eventually reach your destination. This is your boy Daniel Lionsden Evans with the Lions Pride LLC, representing Alpha Main Care.
Are you looking to have more time with your patients? Are you looking to improve the management of your clinic? Are you looking for a way to increase your revenue and decrease your business expenses? Are you looking for an opportunity to streamline your time and grow your practice? If you answer yes to any of the aforementioned questions, then TNC Professional Billing Solutions is for you. Here at TNC Professional Billing Solutions, we can make that happen in as little as 60 days and of course to you.
Hi, my name is Cassandra, and I am co-founder of TNC Professional Billing Solutions. Our company assists private healthcare providers improve their profitability and streamline their day-to-day operations. The more efficient your practice can operate, the more profits you will make. By easing some of the tedious pressures from the business side of your practice, our providers can provide a better quality of healthcare for their patients. We are professional practice problem solvers. Contact us at 803-636-7367. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
Let's just get motivated. Whatever your motivation is. If you want to start a new job, get motivated to do it. If you want to open your own business, get motivated to do it. If you want to launch a website, get motivated to do it. Whatever your motivation is, let's just do it. And together, we can make it happen. With me as your motivational coach, your motivational speaker, your author, or your trainer, your dreams can become a reality. Visit my website at www.jtmahoney.com. Let's work together. Get motivated, stay motivated. Let's make it happen.
Listen. If you wanna be the best, you got to move and motivate. If you wanna be the best, you got to move and motivate. If you wanna be the best, you got to move and motivate.
Got that good gun, run my pain, run my pain, run my pain, run my pain. A few days and she won't make plans, won't make plans, won't make plans, won't make plans. On my dick like
Hello, my name is John Guess, founder and CEO of JHG Photography and Films and co-founder of Vizion Television. Over the past few years, we have generated over 80,000 post views and over 30,000 video views on Facebook alone. Our clients' good works are getting noticed. We created this platform for small businesses, entrepreneurs, artists, and other organizations who would normally not have a platform. If you are a small business, artist, ministry, or organization that needs commercial work or an event covered, or would like to create a platform and cannot afford thousands of dollars for advertising, contact us today via email or 984-389-3283. New Vision Television, where your dreams are our priority.
Join The Woman I Am Today, the podcast and TV show, as I sit down with prominent women in every industry to discuss their brand, movement, and the women they are today. The Woman I Am Today, the podcast, invites deep conversations and a safe place to let the world know what you've been through. If you're interested in being a guest, please send us an email at nvtv4L@gmail.com or call 919-866-2190.
Well, Mom, Dad, we're going to go by to your house today. I got Sis, and we're going to take a trip down memory lane. Since I wasn't born here in Raleigh and Deborah was, I'm going to take her for a trip down memory lane. I sure wish people get it, man. I wish they understood that while their parents are alive, to give them their flowers. I love you, and I thank you for everything. I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for y'all. Love on your family while you can, because this is where my family is. Mom, Dad, brother, grandparents, cousins. Oh my God. This is where my family is, except for my sister and me. Where's your family? That's my question. If they breathing and they walking and they talking, please, please don't sweat the small stuff. Forgive and forget. And just go love on them and apologize. But come, let me let you meet my brother. Get some flowers for you, bro. Man. Well, you know, this was Daddy's thing. He did this, but I didn't do this. But so I'm going to turn you down for a minute because I can't have you with no empty flowers, bro. Man, I never forget the day he called me and he said, Sis, they gave me 6 months to live. Whew. So I'm going to show you a book I wrote because of this story. So as a result of this came Final Wishes. took everything that I went through with Charles, Mom, and Dad, and I moved. When I tell you Final Wishes is a guide for transition from life to death, so guys, $9.99 on Amazon. It's the best $9.99 you can ever purchase. I just took some things, some simple stuff. Check it out. I even have pages in there where you can write a letter to your loved one. I have some very important things for business owners, so I'd like for you to check it out. And it's not about selling a book. It's about giving you peace of mind. It's about making sure you don't feel what I felt. That's why I wrote this book, because I don't want nobody to go through what I went through. Please find out what your family's final wishes are. I'm telling you, it'll save you from the day you have to make a decision at the ER. It's so much easier. Hi, this is Krista. Hey, if you see me sitting out under a nice shady tree during this time and you have your mask on, let's have a conversation. You know, right now in 2020, people are out of work and so much going on in their life that they need a plan B. And that's what I'm here to help you do. So I'm sitting out here waiting for a client, and we will be getting together just to have a little fresh air and talk about some options so she can have some flexibility. So if you see me, come on by. I'll be glad to give you one of my business cards, and we can talk. You know, I'm here for you. I'm a marketing consultant nationwide, and I'm happy to help you come up with another solution. It's Krista Bodie Smith, and if you have never been to my website, please, please, please check it out. It's www.IamKristaBodieSmith.com. And we can talk about some flexible options for you right now during these challenging times. I would absolutely love to fit you in. I think I have some time on my schedule, because as you can see, it stays pretty full, but we can pencil you in. So I look forward to talking to you. Bye-bye.
The Woman I Am Today invites deep conversations and a safe place to let the world know what you've been through and the woman you are today. Promote your business or cause, headshots available for in-person interviews. Authors, speakers, leaders, artists, and entrepreneurs are strongly encouraged to be guests on the show. If you'd like to be a guest, send us an email at nvtv4l@gmail.com. Catch new episodes of The Woman I Am Today TV show on Preach the Word Worldwide Network every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, Roku, TIKI Live, Glory Star, and DirecTV. You can also catch the live stream on New Vision Television, Facebook Live, and YouTube. I changed my mindset and got in position to align myself with like-minded individuals who helped me shift my thinking positively. I admit, I didn't have my own mindset prior. I wasn't listening to the right people previously. I had not found my own voice yet, neither did I know who I was. God took my mess and turned it into a powerful message. My test became my testimony. I began doing the work so that I can manifest the highest version of the woman God created me to be. Our Stories, His Glory, Volume 2 is a continuation in the powerful inspirational series written to share testimonies of how 8 people broke out of bondage to become physically, mentally, and spiritually free. To order your copy, go to my website, KimberlyAGuest.com, where you can also purchase a copy of the bestseller, Healing Toxic Habits, and your speech. I changed my mindset and got in position to align myself with like-minded individuals who helped me shift my thinking positively. I admit, I didn't have my own mindset prior. I wasn't listening to the right people previously. I had not found my own voice yet, neither did I know who I was. God took my mess and turned it into a powerful message. My test became my testimony. I began doing the work so that I can manifest the highest version of the woman God created me to be. Our Stories, His Glory, Volume 2 is a continuation in the powerful inspirational series written to share testimonies of how 8 people broke out of bondage to become physically, mentally, and spiritually free. To order your copy, go to my website, KimberlyAGuest.com, where you can also purchase a copy of the bestseller, Healing Toxic Habits, and your Speak Life Tea Time. On today's episode of The Woman I Am Today, I sit down with founder and president of Empower and Hear, Miss Valecia Adams. Join us as she shared why it's taken so long for her to accept her hearing loss and why she created a space for women of color who struggle with hearing loss. Enjoy this episode of The Woman I Am Today. Welcome to The Woman I Am Today TV show. I am your host, Kimberly Guest. And on today's episode, we have up-and-coming author, entrepreneur, and all-around businesswoman, Miss Valecia Adams. Welcome to the show.
All right. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So we're going to jump right in and talk a little bit about the woman you are today. Can you give us a little bit of insight on the woman you are today?
Okay, so my name is Valecia and I'm hearing impaired. I walked around for a very long time in denial of my hearing loss. And then I realized that something has to be done. It was not allowing me to be my best self. And so I decided to create a nonprofit. I am the founder and president of Empower and Hear, and it's for women of color with hearing loss. And so the purpose of my nonprofit is to enrich women of color that struggle with hearing loss by education, self-advocating, and utilizing resources and hearing aids accessories that would allow them to become their best selves. So though I struggled with hearing loss for many, many years, and one of the reasons was because of the stigma and the vanity of myself being seen with hearing aids, it kind of stalled me in accepting. And that is the key to becoming a better person with your disability is acceptance, accepting the fact that can't be changed, so do something about it. Change your attitude about it. And once I changed my attitude, I educated myself on the type of hearing loss I had. I started self-advocating to others about my needs, and I utilized the resources and accessories that's available, and it is plentiful. And that sent me on my way. I am now a person that meet out with other women of color that struggle with hearing loss. We actually are part of a group, and we have Zoom meets, and we go into detail about the struggles that we have with hearing loss. We talk about strategies. We talk about new apps that's available that would assist us with our phones. We support other women that is struggling hard and just really hard about accepting the hearing loss. And we go out into the community to spread awareness of hearing loss amongst African American women. So that is my goal, to continue looking forward to, in the future, to creating programs where the women would take self-tests to talk about the type of hearing loss that's available, the options that they have, the different audiologists and hearing specialists that they can talk to, and talk to other women like themselves which would give them the ammunition and the tools and using different methods and embracing their reality of hearing loss. And so that's what Empowering Here is all about. And because I took on that, the reality of my own hearing loss, that enabled me to become a better person in accepting what you need to do was necessary to be better at what you are and what you're doing with your life.
Okay. So, going through that, can you go a little bit deeper into how it made you feel experiencing that at such an early age?
Yes. I don't have the typical story. It's a group of us women, and a lot of the women, they knew when they was 5 years old they had hearing loss, and they went and got hearing aids, and they have a great story. Well, that wasn't the case with me. I remember my teacher telling my mom in second grade there may be an issue with my hearing. I do remember having hearing screening every year, but nothing went further than that. And that was about it. But I will say that I struggled with my classes, with relationships, with communication, and in hindsight, I really know that it was my hearing that was the reason for me in school, and hearing what I assumed somebody might have said might have been one of the reasons why I clashed a lot in relationships. And just communicate. I had gotten to a point that if I wasn't hearing anything you were saying, I can become, what you want to call that, aloof or standoffish. And that was just my defense mechanism to not accept what was really going on. And so that was really heavy for me. Because I walked around many years in denial, I feel like that it kind of hampered how I grew. And that was about it. But I will say that I struggled with my classes, with relationships, with communication. And in hindsight, I really know that it was my hearing that was the reason for me in school, and hearing what I assumed somebody might have said might have been one of the reasons why I clashed a lot in relationships. And just communicate. I had gotten to a point that if I wasn't hearing anything you were saying, I can become, what you want to call that, aloof or standoffish. And that was just my defense mechanism to not accept what was really going on. And so that was really heavy for me. Because I walked around many years in denial, I feel like that it kind of hampered how I grew, how I wanted. I had goals that I wanted to meet, but it was easier to stay in the same way because of learned behavior. I had been so accepting of my hearing loss. And the crazy thing is it's not like I sat here and said, yeah, I got hearing loss, I'm not going to deal with it. That's not how it worked. It was more or less like, well, they said it was a possibility. Well, they never said nothing, so it was easier to say, oh, well, as opposed to, you really might have to. I didn't want to accept that. And once I realized that hearing aids was going to play a role in it, well, I just wasn't going to be seen in hearing aids. So I did a lot of pretending for a very long time, and it wasn't like I wanted to. It just, again, it was a defense mechanism that I would use to hide my hearing loss. And so because of that, I had issues at work with coworkers, just even the simplest transactions proved difficult for me. And when I look back again, I'm like, wow, the impact of hearing loss. It's all over. It's just throughout your whole way of living. Whether you're going to a grocery store or you're talking to your doctor. And I just couldn't believe that, hearing loss can, grasp you. The stigma is so real. Even when I started inch by inch saying to myself, you have hearing loss, the response I would get from people saying, you got hearing loss, but you don't look like you,
Yeah.
Or, they just wasn't, they didn't have any empathy. So that made me even hide more. So, that was a great struggle. But when I met a few girls that was hearing loss like myself, which I had never met, and here I am in my 40s, and I see a girl that looks like me. I never saw you. You don't have a clue how I was able to talk and express and vent and ask questions. It was like I was in a whole different world. And that allowed me to, accept my reality. Mm-hmm. And I learned how to self-advocate and research. And I've been on a journey ever since. And so I just want to help other women like myself. And it might not be hearing loss. It could be another medical ailment they may be dealing with. It could be, self-confidence, low self-esteem. I just want to help those know that there are options, there are choices, and all you got to do is be ready to do the work.
Exactly. Could you tell us what was your breaking point that made you say, okay, I have to turn this into a business so that I can be able to advocate for other women? What was that breaking point for you?
Well, again, I had met up with some other women, and I was part of a hearing loss support group. And I had came up with all these ideas about, we should do this and we should do that. However, I wasn't met with the same ready to go-ness. So I said, I'm gonna have to do something. And I think if I probably talked about it for about 3 months, I kept saying, I think it's time for me to venture out. I think it's time I want to share this. And I was really surprised and excited at the same time because of the fact that I hid so long. I was surprised, like, oh wow, I really want to tell folks that I'm hearing impaired and I want to help. And so the more I talked about it, the more at ease I felt. The more I talked about it, the more I wanted to shout from the mountaintop. And that's what I did. And because of the support group that I had and the ideas that came along, that was so easy for me to do. And so here I am today, and I'm ready and willing to help whoever needs that help.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Awesome. What does a day look like with you working with a young lady that is just accepting the fact that she's no longer able to hear and she has to get her hearing aid in? Like, what does that, can you walk us through that experience?
Well, because the key word is accepting, that's really shaky territory, because you've got to get past that. You know, when you can accept, then everything else kind of smooth sailing. But it's the acceptance part that's really hard to get people to grasp on. And so that will take some time to work on. That's a continuous conversation, allowing them to express and vent about the fact that they have this ailment. And once you can convince them that it's not going to go anywhere, or it's not going to change, if you can, give them facts like, if you don't get hearing aids, it decreases your cognitive ability. If you don't get hearing aids, you can go into depression. And you got to give them facts and scenarios of what could happen if they don't acknowledge that this is real. For me, what was happening was I was a real active, animated person. I love to laugh. I love to hear jokes. But because I allowed the stigma and my vanity to take over, I was no longer laughing and telling my jokes and being real animated around my friends, because I was so afraid I was going to miss a conversation or miss a word. And so I wouldn't talk as much, or I answered a question and then I want to be done with the conversation. I just started finding all kinds of ways to manipulate what really was going on, and that no longer served me. So I want to show other women that you can still have a very active life with hearing loss.
Yes. How are the services that you're providing? How do you see it making an impact on the women that are in the community or in your group?
Well, if they can get my stories, the story is what would capture them. With me, when I met someone that looked like me, her story is what captured me. It what made me feel included. It made me realize there was other people like me, and that she understood. And because I can understand feeling isolated and hiding and avoiding and a lack of, because that's what it be. You're lacking in communication and feeling a part of, and that makes you feel bad and makes you feel sad. So it is for me to let them know that they don't have to feel it doesn't have to be an option. There's other options. And that's what I want them to feel when they hear my story. Like, I had the option to continue to function the way I was, and I was not happy. Or you can function and see how I'm doing now and see that's a big difference. Which one you want to pick? I want them to see the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And when they hear the story, 9 times out of 10, based on what I experience, that can get them over to the other side. That can scare them still too, but more likely they'll want to come over to the other side, and they want to live a livelier life. They don't want to still be hiding and not able to function. So yeah, my story is the way to go.
What advice would you have for young up and coming entrepreneurs?
Oh, you got an hour? Yes, it is a lot of work. It's a lot of believing in yourself. It's a lot of oopsies. You got to invest in yourself. You most definitely got to believe in yourself. You got to surround yourself around the like-minded persons that can give you that push when it's like, man, you need to be in an environment that's engaging and positive. You just really got to do the work.
Yes, you do.
And look at the whole picture. It's more than just you. It's this person and this app and this studying, and it's so much to do. You got to embrace the journey, just like the good and the bad. In the presence.
Okay. So can you tell everyone where they can find your organization?
Yes, I do have a website, empoweringhere.info, and I will be engaging on Instagram real soon. I do have a blog on my website that has great information about hearing loss and storytelling. A lot of that's going to be going on. And so, yeah, there we go. I will be also publishing my book, And So She Hears. It's very detailed about all of my experiences I had, all pertaining to my hearing loss. And it is a great book, Redemption of Me Coming Back and Being My True Authentic Self. And yeah.
Well, congratulations on everything. My final question is, when you think about the woman you are today, what comes to mind?
I'm sorry, say that again.
When you think about the woman you are today, what comes to mind?
Excited about life.
Awesome. Well, Miss Valecia, I want to thank you for joining me on The Woman I Am Today. I have enjoyed sitting and talking with you and learning a little bit about the woman that you are today and some of the challenges and things that you have. You guys go and follow her on her website and social media so that you can keep up with the things that she has going on in the community, so that we can empower one another and make each other aware of the stigmas and things that we have challenges with in our community. So thank you again for joining us. We will see you guys next week. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. The Woman I Am Today invites deep conversations and a safe place to let the world know what you've been through and the woman you are today. Promote your business or cause. Headshots available for in-person interviews. Authors, speakers, leaders, artists, and entrepreneurs are strongly encouraged to be guests on the show. If you'd like to be a guest, send us an email at nvtv4l@gmail.com. Catch new episodes of The Woman I Am Today TV show on Preach the Word Worldwide Network every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, Roku, TIKI Live, Glory Star, and Direct TV. You can also catch the live stream on New Vision Television, Facebook Live, and YouTube.
Are you paying too much for your health insurance? Are your deductibles too high? Or are you completely uninsured? If you answered yes to any of these questions, Healthcare Help Desk can help you now when people need help the most. Health insurance laws and rules have changed. If you have Obamacare, are uninsured, or your premiums are too high,